CBS has struck gold with their uproarious sitcom, The Neighborhood, but will the hilarious comedy return for Season 8 soon? Created for the small screen by Jim Reynolds, and debuting in 2018, the series follows the white Midwestern Johnson family as they move into a predominantly black neighborhood in Los Angeles. Though the overly friendly family ruffles a few feathers, they strike up an unlikely friendship with their neighbors, the Butlers. The sitcom touches on many of the familiar culture clash talking points that have been broached in previous shows, but does so with a modern and open-hearted sense of humor. The best sitcoms of all time typically stray away from the most topical storylines, but The Neighborhood has never been afraid to approach hot-button issues without alienating the audience. Viewers have watched the Johnson and Butler families grow and change together over the show's nearly decade-long run, and that sort of continuity has made it one of CBS' crown jewels. With a spin-off, Crutch, also in the offing, the future of The Neighborhood has never looked brighter. Though Season 8 hasn't been renewed yet, it's only a matter of time before CBS orders more episodes. Despite being one of the most popular sitcoms on TV today, The Neighborhood has found itself in the hot seat after Season 7. Though the brand new season isn't over yet, CBS hasn't ordered an 8th season. This shouldn't really be a cause for alarm, since it will likely take a while for CBS to make their final decision, and The Neighborhood has always excelled in the most important categories, viewership, etc. The show has scored single-season renewals every year since 2018, and there's no reason to think the long-running sitcom will end after Season 7. CBS has always picked up the show either a few weeks after season finales, or during the run of current seasons, and that speaks to its ongoing popularity. Season 8 will probably get announced soon, and the network will want to build on the show's continued momentum after Season 6 was delayed by the 2023 Hollywood strikes. On top of that, CBS has also greenlit a spin-off of The Neighborhood, suggesting that the show isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Though the spin-off, Crutch, could be a replacement, it is likely to be considered an addition to the popular flagship show The Neighborhood Season 8 cast details. Will the Johnsons and Butlers return? Sitcoms rely on their casts to stay consistent in order to build continuity from season to season, and the bond between the Johnsons and Butlers is the true heart of The Neighborhood. As such, there probably won't be much change going into Season 8, and Cedric the Entertainer should once again return to play the gruff but lovable Calvin Butler. Joining him will be his neighbor, Dave Johnson, played by Max Greenfield, who he doesn't always see eye to eye with. Tichina Arnold will return as the much more understanding Tina, Calvin's wife, while Beth Bears will play Dave's wife, Gemma. The rest of the Johnson and Butler families are expected to return as well, including young Hank Greenspan as Grover Johnson, the precocious tween. Calvin and Tina's children, Marty, the youngest, played by Marcel Spears, and Malcolm, the oldest, played by Sean McKinney, will also be back. Skye Townsend's Courtney has become integral to the plot since she welcomed a baby with Marty in Season 6. Predicting exactly what happens in The Neighborhood Season 8 is impossible, since the show follows a very familiar sitcom formula each year. Each episode is usually a standalone story that explores a conflict that is typically resolved by the end. However, there are a few things that will carry over into the future, including Marty and Courtney's parenting journey, as well as the Johnsons grappling with Grover turning into a teen. As always, the culture clash between the families will be the heart of The Neighborhood, and the hilarious and heartfelt sitcom isn't expected to change much.